79-74 the final score as Texas Permian Basin knocks off St. Edwards tonight. And we're joined by the head coach of the Hilltoppers, J.J. Reel. Your team led for most of the way, but Permian Basin really made that late push and it wound up being enough. Your initial thoughts?
Yeah, I don't think I didn't feel like we were tough enough, in the paint on the defensive end of the floor. It really hurt us losing Kat. Like, she's our toughness. And down the stretch, you saw loose ball or ball that was tipped, and balls we are accustomed to getting, we didn't get them. And really, I think second chance points and rebounds, like, that's the difference in the game. I don't know how many they had the second half, but the first half they had 9 boards and they had converted those to 12 points. And I'd be willing to bet that it was pretty much the same in the second half. And in these games, you can't when you're this evenly matched, like, it can't be that.
They had 15 offensive rebounds overall. Now Malika Lloydre scored 27, but held in check down the stretch. What changes did Permian Basin make to make it tougher on her?
Well, she got to the rim. She missed a couple in there. She settled a couple times for outside jumpers, which in the first half weren't falling. But, I mean, she had a great game. She had a great game. I think we didn't do as good a job as getting the ball inside to the post, and the post didn't score as many buckets in the second half. It was pretty much, if Mel wasn't hitting or Lexi wasn't hitting, we weren't scoring. We didn't move the ball. The ball really didn't get swung to the wings. We played between the lane lines too much. And, but again, we've had plenty of games where that's the style of play, and we've come out on top. This game was lost for us on the defensive end and on the boards.
Well, you're 4-1 in conference. So is Permian Basin, and it's a logjam at the top of the conference. But of course, I mean, you're one of the teams in it. You have another big game coming up. Really a big trip with A&M International on Thursday. Your thoughts there?
I mean, we talked a little bit. I mean, before the game, the next 3 weeks are insane. I mean, really, there's no easy ones, and they're all important at this point in time. But this one, followed by next week, followed by with OPSU and Lubbock Christian. I mean, there's nothing easy. There's no gimmies on that schedule. And we've got to get back to our toughness inside the paint. Our post players have got to do a better job defending and not letting the opponent score that many points in the paint. Especially when they know that they're going to go baseline, as 35 did. So we've got to get back to where we're paying a little more attention to detail and to the scouting report. But again, next week, a lot of it will come down to who's the tougher team in that moment, and who's more mentally focused on the things to take away from their opponent. So hopefully we'll get back to us and we'll regroup and we'll get back in the win column next week.
I know it's a tough loss, but thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much.
All right, good to see you.